What's up, squad? We back at him again, man. When they thought it was finna end, thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V at this time. Family, you already know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button. Why? We're on the road to 100K. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. Salute to all my new subscribers, man. To that one and only V squad. They know the motto, man. It ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob, man. So with that being said, we're going to continue to push, continue to mob, continue to put up them numbers. 2024 is our year, man. It ain't no way around us, man. So with that being said, if you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. Listen to this message. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story, or you would like to have a story told through V, we would love to have you on the show. Listen, man, it's YouTube. Just relax. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes people tell their story through V. We got plenty of people that don't like to be on the camera, people that got amazing story. This is Stories with V, bro. This is not a Lifetime documentary. You get what I'm saying? This is where we have fun, enjoy, entertain, and tell amazing stories, man. So with that being said, let's jump straight into it. It's Mr. Three-Piece himself, man. What's going on with the squad today? As I promised, I'm taking y'all inside the cell with me today, man. We're going to spin a bin. Got a 5-3-piece, and we're going to continue to put them numbers up. So let's ride. Story number one. Oh, man, where do I begin? So story number one, we're going to jump to a federal compound. One of the good men hit me, V. Can you run this app for me, man? Got you, big bro. So salute to the good brother. Let's jump straight into it. So now this story take place in USP, Big Sandy. Now, if you know anything about the federal system, you know it's different levels. You got camp, lows, medium, highs, and pins. You get what I'm saying? Now, a USP, that's the worst of the worst. You get what I'm saying? That's the worst you're going to get in the federal system. Now, Big Sandy, that's one of the worst spots I heard that they got in the federal BOP. You get what I'm saying? So, boom. Dudes getting transferred from the federal holdover, they on their way up there. So everybody getting designated to the jail or to the prison that they going to. Boom, they get on the bus. The dudes find out that they going to Big Sandy. When they get up there, they lands on the compound. Now, when they land on the compound, federal compound politics are way more serious than state politics. You get what I'm saying? Now, depending on where you are, like I told you, because it's different levels. But Big Sandy, they not playing. They hitting at your head. They hitting from the door. Now, when you get there, they going to want that paperwork party ASAP. You will not get greeted. You will not have a friend. You will not get anything until that paperwork get cleared. You got any 5K1s or any docket sheets missing, you will be getting ran up top or you will be getting helivac off that compound. You get what I'm saying? So, boom, when they get there, they going through intake. They get on the unit. Now, when they get on the unit, of course, you're going to be greeted and ran down on by every gang to see you know who you belong to, who you going to run to, because you have to get in a car specifically, definitely when we talking federal. You get what I'm saying? So the dude that we talk about is specific. He was an independent. Now, let me break down what an independent is. An independent is the white boys, but they were smart enough, how I told y'all, down here at our state jail, at our state prison, we got civilians. Now, civilians, they don't belong to anybody. They don't run with anybody. Same thing with the independents, but they were smart enough to form an alliance of their own, so as though they got their own stranglehold, they got their own force. You get what I'm saying? It's like not a gang, but a gang. You get what I'm saying? So boom, that's what he running with. But when the dudes come down and holler at him, they notice he got a tattoo, or he got a couple tattoos that represent one of the gangs that's on the compound. So they telling them, look, man, you know, if you're not running with this, you know, particular group, you're gonna have to cover them tattoos up. He like, no, what you mean, man? This, you know, he explained to him why he got the tattoos. The dudes basically telling him, look, we not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? We not playing. You better cover them up. You got 24 hours. Matter of fact, you got 48 hours. Did you already give your car, your paperwork? Because I told y'all he running with the independents. He like, no, you know, we just getting off the bus. I really don't know anybody. I told him who I'm running with. They told me once I came out to the yard, they was going to point me in the right direction. So he like, all right, bet. So the dudes that went and pressed him, they go back and holler at they shot caller. Now, a shot caller, this is the person who's going to have the keys to the yard. Now, when I say keys to the yard, what I mean is this person is going to be designated as the speaker for the club. I mean, for the call, you might got the Atlanta call, Boston, Midwest, DC, Baltimore, Alaska, Pennsylvania, the different areas. Then you're going to have the Bloods, the Crips, and so forth and so on. Or you might be on another coast and you just might got East Coast versus West Coast, meaning everything that y'all had going on when y'all was on the East, y'all got to put on hold when y'all get out there into the Californias and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? We going to take a couple penitentiary rides because I told y'all I got y'all locked in the cell, so we doing what it do. Boom. So now the dude, when he come back out to the yard that day, They take him to go holler at the Independent. So he meet the dude that's running the car for the Independence, the shot caller. He tell him what it is, blase, blah. Now, mind y'all, Shorty ain't provided his paperwork yet, so they not protecting him. They haven't given him the care package yet. They ain't give him a blick yet. They just waiting for him to see if he square away for real. So boom, when he go back, now for real, he really a free for all. They gonna have one person with eyes on you like a watcher, but at this point, no particular car is responsible for you because they don't know if you good or bad. They don't know if you're a man or you might be a rat, a snake, whatever the case may be. You might be here because you got ran from another compound. We gotta see what's going on with you. So boom, while he in there, the next day the little dudes come holler at him. They tell him, look, man, I told you got a week to cover that joint up. And they even direct him to a person like, look, man, you got a good man in your unit here, do the tattoos for you. Shorty not understanding that these dudes not playing. He not understanding that he could be having some real problems about some tattoos that he don't even got nothing to do with. He genuinely not in the game. He really, his tattoos is for something totally different. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever he had going on in his life, that's what the tattoos stood for. So my man telling me, so boom. He says when they come back down the next day, they pull up on a dude, they go holler at the tattoo man first. Now, when they holler at the tattoo man, they ask him, yo, the Shorty come holler at you, man. We supposed to send a dude down here, one of the new intakes, try and get this some shit covered up he ain't supposed to have on his body. He like, nah, ain't nobody come holler at me. So he like, look, man, go up there and holler at Shorty in cell 12. He goes up there, holler at him, Shorty, like, listen, man, I'm not really trying to get my tattoos covered up. I'm not involved in any gangs. I told you I'm just running by myself. These dudes tell me I got to run with the Independence, so that's what it is. But other than that, man, I don't want nothing to do. I'm not trying to owe anybody anything. I don't want to owe you for the tattoo. He like, man, you ain't going to owe me. It's already taken care of. Yeah, I know, but I heard that plenty times before. The next thing you know, you're coming back asking for money. I'm good. So he really green, but yeah, I mean, what can you really do? You ain't trying to have no person. You just met a complete stranger tell me I got to cover up a tattoo, but he not understanding the politics of where he is. Boom, come the next day, Shorty and them, they not coming to talk no more. Boom, and he not understanding. When you in the feds, especially in the USP or pen, you got to be up before them doors roll. What do I mean by that? If the doors open at 6 o'clock, by 5 o'clock a.m., you need to be up. You done already did your hygiene, got your workout in, you got your bed rolled up, boots on, suit on, you ready to go, because you never know and you never want to be in a position like this where you caught sleeping with your eyes closed. Doors roll, dudes coming out, the little dudes run down in the cell, they tear them all up in the bed with the blick. Now they wear them out, they leaving there because I told y'all this the feds, they play on a whole different ball game. My man say the Shorty and them left straight out walked. They not on no rush, they not on no, they in the feds when you in the pen, they want to show their work. It ain't like the state where you trying to get away. No, they trying to let you know, listen, this how we coming. We not playing. If you mess with our call, this was going to happen. You get what I'm saying? And it really ain't no kickback because he don't belong to nobody. Yeah, he was going to run independent, but that gonna got to wait until that paperwork come. Whatever games he was playing with his paperwork, okay. But, you know, they ran down, caught him slipping without him even being on there a week, being on that compound. You get what I'm saying? Boom. They ends up finding Shorty. They helivac him, get him some medical attention. He pulled through. But that was a crazy welcome to a federal compound. And as I'm talking to him, I'm like, bro, like, damn, they carrying it like that. He like, bro, I'm talking about, man. Listen, when I say we got some stories coming, man, we got some stories coming. So with that being said, let's jump into story number 2. Now, when I say story number 2, we're going to bounce to the streets. Now, I always tell y'all, you got 2 different type of dudes when you talking about street dudes, hood dudes. A person that's from the hood don't mean he's street. Your parents could have just been born in this neighborhood, this where they bought a house at, and this where you was born at. That don't mean you street. That don't mean you dibble and dabble in the underworld. You get what I'm saying? So this is the example of Shorty. He was real life supposed to be a hooper. But like I told you, there's always something in a person when he growing up in the ghetto, he feel as though, no, I got to earn my stripes too. Yeah, it's cool for a while when you were juvenile growing up. Yeah, you the hooper, you little, yo, that's nice on the court. But in reality, when you hit a certain point of age and you start going to football practice and you slowly but surely starting to see your homeboys not coming to practice now, a month later, they pulling up in cars. They pulling up with the girls down the field. They pulling up with money in their pocket. That shit is enticing, bro. That shit will influence a young man heavily when you looking at your pockets like, damn, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no girls down here looking for me. I ain't got no car. He just was walking to practice with me. Boom, this is the situation. So Shorty get influenced. He get infatuated. He say he trying to start hustling. Boom, just quite naturally, he from the block, so he ain't got to really do too much to get a pack. He go holler at the good man. Look, man, I got this amount of money. I'm trying to score. All right, bet. They ain't gonna really bargain with you. You got the money? All right, here you go. You know what to do, right? Yeah, all right, go ahead, do your thing. So now he doing his 1-2. He stumbles into a little shorty that he take a crazy liking to. I'm talking about he head over heels for shorty. Now the thing about that is she more of a preppy girl. And I already told y'all about them preppy girls. There's something about them where as though they got them secrets hidden, and when they get up out the cage, when you hide a child or when you hide a person away from something and then they finally get exposed to it, they could never not unsee it. You get what I'm saying? If you tell somebody, don't you go across that street every day, they gonna want to know what's across that street. And if they end up going over there and they see that it's some fun over there, trust and believe they going back across that street every day. This was the case with her. So he meets her in school. Boom. So now she coming down the block with him. She doing her 1-2, but she was always suspect to me because she would do little stuff like this. She would do little shit like this. Like if she pulling up on a block, before she parked, she would come up the block, go around, come back around, then park. I'm like, I mean, why is it always like she's spinning the block before she parked? Like in my mind, it was like she was trying to see if somebody was out there before she parked, got out, and was mingling with my little man, with the person that she was mingling with. You get what I'm saying? So boom, I kept that in the back of my mind. So one day she come down there, shorty right there hollering at the big man. Boom, he do his 1-2. They jump in the car, they peel off, they go do they 1-2. Now when he come back to the block, she chilling on the block with us, late night, summer night, everybody out on the block. Already told y'all how that go. Now she getting the liquor in him. Now once the liquor start to take control of her, she slowly but surely, because my little man, he moving up and down the block. He hitting plays up here, gambling down here, talking to people up here. So as he moving around up and down the street, he's starting to noticing that shorty getting a little too friendly or a little too talkative with the big fella. You get what I'm saying? But he don't pay no mind because I told you he wasn't a street dude. He ain't had that insight to say, no, something biggie right here, something ain't going on right here. In his mind, he just think, oh, all right, man, maybe big homie over there telling the good things about me, as he should have been. You get what I'm saying? But that's just how it goes. So boom, one day we all down there at the track. We had a little spot. We chilling in there. Big fella in the back doing his 1-2. Now I dips off real quick to go bit a play. When I get back, I noticed her the girl cars out front. So in my mind, naturally, I'm thinking, oh, all right, damn, they probably down here doing their boo loving thing early in the afternoon. So I goes in the building. When I go in the building, I'm sitting right there chilling. Who do I see coming into the building? My little man. So I'm like, where the fuck you coming from? He like, shit, I'm just getting right here. I'm like, just getting right here. So I don't say nothing. So I just sit right there. I'm like, all right, that's what it is. Maybe I'm thinking, all right, I don't know what I'm thinking, but maybe fuck it. However, the car right here and you wasn't right here, but you just getting right here. All right, whatever. Boom. So he goes in there. I go in behind him. I sit on the couch. I never forget. We had one of them big, fat, white, don't you know, the little chairs you pull it all back and the legs come up. We had one of them in there. Boom. So I'm sitting right there rolling up. Boom. I hear him. I hear the music playing in the back. So I'm like, who the fuck back there? He like, shit, big fella back there with a little piece. I'm like, oh, all right. Still, it's not cooking in my head. Her car out front. Shorty wasn't with her. Is music playing in the back with the door closed. So he trying to get hit to go hit his play or whatever he trying to do. He go knock on the door. As he knock on the door, don't nobody answer. He knock again. As he do that, nigga like, hold on, yo. So you know us just naturally playing. He man, what the fuck? He opened the door to go in there and tell him, man, hurry up, man, get yourself together. I'm trying to get hit. He leans in. What do we see? Big fella in there cracking his girl. He loses his fucking mind. I'm talking about he blow the door open. What the? He get the going off, causing a scene. Now she jumps up. Boom, she getting her clothes on. He jump up. Man, what the fuck is you doing? Because I don't know if he knew or not, or if big fella just thought like round the way. You got a tendency to be like, dudes play bluffing games like this, right? You'll have a girl you brought around the way and you really like her, but she might got a background, so you don't want to claim her. So you not claiming her, that is just opening an opportunity for other people on the block who really like her. And if they get her, they really going to claim her. So you being stupid, not claiming her, not knowing the next dude that knock her, he going to claim her and he going to have all the fun that you was supposed to have, but you trying to put on this facade for the block. And it cost you whatever it cost you. So boom, he causes the scene. She jump up, putting her clothes on. He standing, man, what the fuck are you doing? He telling me, man, what the fuck you know that's my bitch. He said, man, what you eat, man? You said you ain't even got that hoe. Boom, he shoots in the kitchen. When he shoot in the kitchen, he don't grab a blick. He get to looking in the kitchen drawers for a knife. He can't find one. But it's a beer bottle right there. He grabbed a beer bottle, boom, crack it. Boom! When he crack it, he runs in there now. He trying to swing the swing the big bottle at big fella weaving. Mind y'all, big fella ain't in nothing but his boxes. We all in the living room jumping up, telling man, come the fuck on, y'all getting, yo. Come on, niggas ain't doing this over no bra, yo, y'all tripping. He's trying to swing over him, big fella. He right there now that we're in the middle of him. He trying to slide his pants on. He still fake throwing his dukes up. Shorty, she done took off. She getting dressed, finished getting dressed in the car. He run out behind her trying to say whatever he trying to say to her. I don't even know what it is to be said. You just caught her in here with him. However they ended up here, that's none of my business. But from that, you already know what it is. It ain't really too much to talk about and ask her what happened, like, you know, shit like that. But I don't know, man. That was a wild incident. He came back up there. They got to fussing for about an hour, 2 hours, until it just came down to, you can't control what a female going to do. You said that was your little freak, but you ain't love her. He wanted to get with her. She was with it. They end up doing their thing behind your back, so you can't, it ain't nothing you really can do. Yeah, you was a snake because you knew he still brought her around the way, big fella. But, I mean, you said you ain't care about her, and you know the rules around the way. If you don't care about her, she free game. If you claim her, she off limits. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I go. That's just ghetto politics. That's a lesson for y'all. Remember that. So with that being said, let's jump into story number 3. Now, story number 3, another wild one, you know what I mean? One of the good men. We run this one for me. This was a wild episode. This was city history. The whole city know about this one. One of the biggest brawls in city history, man, down the club, down one of our spots down here. Boom. So one night, mind y'all, we got 2 fractions of names. We ain't mentioning because we don't get into that. We don't do that. We got 2 different fractions, right? 2 groups. They run in the city, basically. They buzzing in the city. They doing what they want in the city. They got it in the chokehold. Wherever they beef started, none of us really know besides the people that was actually involved in the beef. But they got a beef going on, and it's on site. On site mean wherever I catch you, I'm going to scratch you. Wherever I see you, I'm going to leave you. You feel what I'm saying? So they playing by these rules. So a couple casualties happened throughout the war. One night, it's a big party. I can't forget the celebrity that came down. I don't know if it was Moneybag Baby. It was somebody that came down here. They had a show. So now when they come down here, of course, naturally, the whole city coming out, everybody going down there, everybody cutting up, going to the mall, putting on their best outfits. It's movie time, but it said that Baltimore, we don't get many big shows. So when we get a celebrity to come down here, best believe we putting on our best church shoes. You get what I'm saying? So boom, comes down there. Now, one side of the war, this group, they get down there first. Now, when they get down there, they doing they 1-2. Everybody got their table, bottles coming, liquor flowing. It's a good time. Now, a female who messing with the op side, she see what's going on, all them down there. She spots that as an opportunity. I told y'all during this time, this when females was playing dangerous games, putting themselves involved in the streets crazily, where a female does not have no place there before you end up right here. You get what I'm saying? Crying, then you telling and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it goes. So she see an opportunity for her boyfriend to up score. She call yo. When she call yo, he go round up the troops. When he go get the good men, they come in there. Now, granted, it's a club scene, so you ain't just coming in there and really air it out. You get what I'm saying? So they got the good men playing it outside in their cars on deck where they supposed to be at, and the rest of them going to come in to have eyes on the situation. So they come in, they get their section. Now, literally, this is the one group size section. Straight across from them is the other group size section. So now they keep it player, they keep it gangster. At first, it start out as a money war, meaning they throwing money in the air, who can throw the most money. Then it turned into a bottle war, who can order the most bottle. Now you got girls in the middle of them, like probably a crowd of 20 bras in the middle of them twerking, going crazy. Now they throwing money, seeing who getting more females to come to their side. What happens? One of the dudes from this side, they gotta go to the bathroom. As they walking across, a dude from the other side catch him out of bounds. He crack him, boom, boom. Now when he crack him, I lie to y'all. Now all you see is dudes start jumping off the couch like one by one, like little G.I. Joe dolls. Man, they in the middle of the floor. The whole club is literally fighting. Boom, 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 boom. You got dudes grabbing bottles, busting dudes in the head with bottles. Boom. You got dudes. Don't y'all know the signs where they be like when you order like 10 bottles, they bring the sign with the light up sign that say a ball or here or something like that. Oh, big boss in the house. Dudes just grabbing them off the little bar stand, cracking dudes in the head with that. Boom, bitch, later. I'm talking about, man, you got people diving off the couches, flying elbows. Dudes is whipping out little pocket weapons. Any weapon that was in there that night, it was going down. Then you got people just randomly running around trying to grab bottles, steal bottles from behind the bar because it's pandemonium. Security guards, it's too much commotion going on for the 12 security guards that's in there to contain everything they did. It was no possible way you can do it. You got dudes grabbing bottles, breaking out the front door, running out, not paying. You got dudes running to other people's section, grabbing liquor that was, oh yeah, listen, you know you always gonna have the shitballs in the group. No matter how much chaos is going on, them shitballs gonna show their true color. So they running around saying what they can get off the floor. You know, dudes got their weed and they blunt on their table. They see that they making sure they people good, so they might break away from the table. The dudes is running around grabbing weed off the table. Dudes already rolled blunts, backwoods, papers. It was crazy, man. You ain't from Baltimore City, man. If you don't know the incident that I'm talking about, names don't need to be named. Salute to both sides, man. The good man. That was a crazy night, man, but it was one for Baltimore City history books, man. And you know, we also gonna get an episode in on them rides, man. You know, that was a crazy time too. But with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories of V. At this time again, check your status, y'all. Make sure you like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on the road to 100K, and now I know we're gonna get there in no time, man. We're gonna continue to build, put them numbers up. March, mob is the V squad or no squad, because they don't mob how we mob, man. We here to stay. I don't care who don't like it. Ain't nobody stopping us, man. We here to stay. So listen, man, just come join the V squad, man. Listen, hate don't get you paid, man. Love get you where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Respect get you where you need to be, man. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. V squad is where you need to be, man. If you would like to have your story told, jump in the comments or jump in the DM. We got plenty of people that jump in my comments, jump in my DM and ask me to tell a story, man. I can't get to everybody, but make sure y'all keep them coming because I'm loving it, man. So with that being said, thank y'all. We out, V Squad. Let's go.